Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I believe this is only the second video I've put up on this channel. Sorry it's been a while, things have been chaotic. If you follow my TikTok, you know that or my Facebook page, you know that I'm undergoing a lot of medical testing. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I mean, that's the basis of this Healing Bow page anyways. But I did want to come on here and address something that happened today. And it goes along with the whole reason I made the page and the whole journey that I'm on right now with my health. Okay, so as you know, I'm very chronically ill. I won't go into the long list of things wrong with me right now. Let's just leave it at I'm very chronically ill. And I fired my doctors that I've had for like the last 4 or 5 years because I was getting progressively worse under their care. So I'm starting with some new doctors, and I'm really liking my new primary care doctor right now. And she sent me out a referral to go see an ear, nose, and throat doctor because I'm having some sinus issues that need to be addressed. So I made my appointment, and I go to my appointment today, and I get into the office, and just the way that something in my eye, just the way that the office staff addressed me was kind of off-putting. Well, whatever. So I go and I sit down, and I'm filling out the paperwork. Now, mind you, they told me to come early. My appointment was at 11:15. I showed up at 10:45. They wanted me there early to do paperwork. So I do my due diligence, show up early, I'm doing my paperwork, I sit down, and there's this elderly gentleman that has been waiting for a very long time, and it was an hour and a half past his appointment time, and he had shown up 15 minutes early because they told him to come early also. But he wasn't a new patient, he was an already established patient, so that doesn't make sense why you're asking patients to come early if you're already established with them. When you're new, I understand you got paperwork to do, you got to fill out this, that, whatever, insurance, whatever, because you know you got to get paid. So he goes up to tell the receptionist, hey, I've been here for an hour and a half past my appointment time. This receptionist cuts him off, doesn't let him talk, starts yelling at him and tearing his head off for simply asking, hey, what's going on? So I didn't like the way he was treated. So that set a mood for me. So calm down. I end up waiting an hour. So I get up and I ask, you're next, blah, 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 the whole spiel. I go and sit down, and then I'm noticing that these same receptionists are being very rude to people coming in. And most of the people coming into this office are elderly, mind you. And they're being very, very rude. So in my head that clicks, I'm not doing this. I've had enough negative experiences with doctors and doctor offices to last me a lifetime. If your front office staff is crap, that means that more than likely your service as a doctor is going to be crap. So I look him up online, and he does not have very good ratings online. So I decide I'm going to leave. I get up, I tell them, just cancel my appointment. I'll make a new one later. You know, I don't have time to wait for him. So here's my point and why I made this video. It's not to just rant about this incident that I saw. So I want to look at this on two different angles. So doctors take what they call a Hippocratic oath, meaning do no harm. They are supposed to be in the service of care. They're supposed to be there to care for people. They're not supposed to be in it for, it's not supposed to be a for-profit. It's supposed to be, I became a doctor because I genuinely wanted to help and heal people, right? That's what it used to be. At least that's what I remember. When I was a surgical first assistant, that's why I got into it. But I left because I did not like the way that the doctors were not only treating their patients, but they were also treating their staff. So, if you're in it for not profit, why are you allowing your patients to be treated this way? Why, when a patient comes to you, do you gaslight them and throw your training at them? I know better. I've had so many experiences with doctors where they stop me and my training says blah, 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 but they don't ever stop and think, I'm the one living in this body. I'm the one that feels where my pain is, what it is, in my head. My intuition tells me that something specific is wrong with my body. And doctors have a problem with stopping and listening to their patients. They automatically get this God complex of, I have this training, so I automatically know better than you. How about we stop and we listen to what our patients are telling us and we go off of that information, not what you learned in a textbook, right? What happened to compassionate care? Not, I know better than you because I got this degree. You may have a degree, but you're not the one living in the body, feeling the pain, dealing with the illness day to day. On the other side, say you're only in it for profit, right? When you are selling a service, you owe it to your customer, since you want to look at it this way, you owe it to your customer to give them what they pay for. And when a person comes to you and their insurance, which they put money into their insurance, they have a monthly premium, so they pay for it. You owe it to your patient who's paying you to come and get what they're paying for, which is quality care, and for you to deliver the service that they've come to you for. So if you look at it from two sides, these doctors are missing the mark no matter what you look at. I think it's time for the medical community to really take a stop, look, and listen approach to healthcare, because everything's for profit. Everybody is run by big pharma. You ever notice when you sit in a doctor's office how many drug reps come in and out, and the patients are sitting there waiting? And I will tell you, because I used to work for several doctors, they will make their patients wait in the waiting room past the time for their appointment because a drug rep came in and wants to talk to them about a new pill that company wants that doctor to push. My time as a patient is just as valuable as your time as a doctor. My time is money too. My time is valuable too. My time is away from my family that I'm responsible to care for. My time is just as valuable as a patient as your time is for a doctor. And if you look at what happened during C-19 when was pushed, that was all for profit, because now they're coming out and saying ivermectin is a safe and effective treatment for C-19, when during C-19, when they were trying to get approval for they couldn't say that, because if there had been a safe and effective treatment, there would have been no need for and they wouldn't have gotten approval for it. I think more people need to be more invested in their health care and start doing research before they allow these, as my friend calls them, overpaid meat magicians inject things or prescribe things to them that are unnecessary, only to push money and only to push those things that those drug reps are coming in and wasting our time in the waiting room for. It's no longer about the patient. And that is why I decided to take things into my own hands and learn and research and heal myself, Lord willing. So I'm here, and if you want to follow along and learn things with me and try to take control of your health with me, stick with me. But I'm going to leave with this to you. And it's a message to doctors. Do better. Do better. Because you're not doing good at all. Do better.